We have a new topic this week, and it is discipleship, which I'm really excited about. Today's reading comes from Matthew 28:19. If you're familiar with the Great Commission, that's where we find the Great Commission. It says, "Go therefore and make disciples, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit." This was something that Jesus said during his 40 days on earth after his resurrection before his ascension into heaven. He's basically telling his disciples, go make disciples. So, what is a disciple? In the first century, a disciple was someone who literally they would forsake their entire life. They would move in with their rabbi. They would dedicate themselves, their life, to the teachings of their rabbi. So they would basically model his behavior, model his actions, model his mission. And so this is what the disciples, the 12 disciples did during Jesus's ministry. And he is now telling these 12 to go then and make more disciples. Now, something that is very apparent is that Jesus intended for every disciple to make a disciple. Because if the 12 made disciples throughout their life and those people did not continue to make disciples, we'd be cooked. There would be no gospel for us. The whole point is that the disciples will make disciples who will make disciples, and it will be just this multiplication, which we have seen since the days of Jesus. Jesus did not say, go make converts, go make people that are just going to believe in Jesus. No, he wanted them to make disciples, people who are going to mirror their lives, model their lives after his teaching. You are being transformed into his likeness as a disciple. And so not only are you yourself being sanctified and being transformed into the likeness of Christ, you are also dedicating your life to learning through the Holy Spirit, but also through people who may, like elders. Paul talked a lot about the elders in the church, but you're also called to teach. That may not be, being a pastor, but you are called to make disciples. You are called to make people who are going to be followers of Christ. This is not just for a select group of people. We're all supposed to be doing this. I really love what Spiral Bible says about not only discipleship, but today's reading. So I'm going to read those. Discipleship is the lifelong journey of following Jesus and being transformed into his likeness. It requires intentional commitment to growth and the willingness to learn from and invest into others. For today's reading, it says, when Jesus gave the Great Commission, he didn't call us to make converts, but disciples, followers who would learn his ways and reproduce his life in others. The commission remains our primary mandate, challenging us to move beyond surface level Christianity to deep, transformative faith.